Hey NASCAR Heat 3, YouTube, PS4. My name is Chris Davis, otherwise known as Davis32689, and I'm the driver of the number 38819 truck. I'm 29 years old, from Auburn, California. I'm the creator of Staggered Clothing Company. Found out about Pro League. It was the day after Daytona, and decided to give it a shot. So even though I don't really have a shot, I just want to make my video anyways, and I ended up becoming an alternate. I personally think that this is a great idea, Pro League, finding a new driver to bring to NASCAR, because I mean, let's face it, NASCAR is dying, and to find a good, promoter and someone that can bring in new fans, new sponsors, I think that's an awesome idea. Basically, when I was 6 months old, my grandpa, he would sit me on his lap, and I would drive his truck, grab the steering wheel, and just turn it in his dirt lot. By 2 years old, I would stand up and drive down the street to the corner market with my dad in his little Toyota pickup. He'd shift the gears, pull in the clutch, all that. My grandpa on my mom's side would take me go-karting. I would drive the carts by 2-3 years old before I can really even walk. He would sit me into the cart, strap me in, and I'd just go for it. By 5, I'd driven a car by myself. I made a bet with my dad if I could drive 3 clean laps in that Daytona USA simulator. It wasn't really a simulator, but the arcade game back in the 90s. And race some go-karts, do some clean laps. He'll let me drive. Ended up doing it. So I have a lot of experience behind the wheel. I've been driving and racing simulators since I was 6 years old, since 2nd grade. So I have a lot of experience knowing lines, knowing tracks. I mean, it's like second nature to me. And never really had the opportunity to race. My dad sold the cart, and that was it. So now I'm going to try and prove myself here, because nobody will believe me. And I know that I have the talent and the creativity, and I can, back myself up. I know I'm what this sport needs. I'm going to be that fresh of breath air that everybody needs. I'm not top 50, but I'm probably top 150. I got an email saying to still compete, but recently, since then, I've been moving. Raced a little bit, but not much. During this whole season, it was really cool, just meeting a lot of different people, and talking and figuring out tracks and how things run, and setups and everything, and it's almost like real racing in a way. So the 3 biggest influences in motorsports in growing up, I think, is definitely Dennis Anderson, Gravedigger. Going into like 2nd, 3rd grade, California Speedway was built where I was living in San Bernardino, and I got into NASCAR, and that's when I was obsessed with Dale Earnhardt. Third person that I followed a lot wasn't really a race car driver at all. He was a freestyle motocross rider, and his name is Jeremy Stenberg. Never really had the opportunity to race. My dad sold the cart, and that was it. So now I'm going to try and prove myself here, because nobody will believe me. And I know that I have the talent and the creativity, and I can, back myself up. I know I'll get a lot of fans, and I think I'm what this sport needs.